Do you have a musical instrument and want to know how to keep it sounding and playing at its best? Well, if you answered yes, then stick around because I'm going to be showing you how to look after your pride and joy. What's up guys, how are we all doing? My name's Liam, welcome to Musicians Mindset, channel where we aim to help you achieve your musical goals and become the best musician you can be. For those of you new to this channel, I'm a multi-instrumentalist playing 9 different instruments. I've been performing and helping other musicians for the vast majority of my life. I'm hoping to help you all on your musical journey as well. Whether you're looking to develop a career, or if you're a bedroom musician just looking to get better, this channel will cater for you. Let's face it, we've all gone through a stage where we've let things slip and something's fallen into disrepair or got dirty, etc. Even though instruments don't need around-the-clock care, it'll be exceptionally beneficial to yourself and your instrument if you look after it and carry out some certain tasks every now and again. Just keep the instrument playing and sounding as best as it can. So in this video I'll be giving you 10 different tips on how to look after your instrument. Be sure to stick around to the end because I'll be giving you my top 3 accessories for musicians. So coming in at number 1, clean your instrument. So it goes without saying, a nice clean instrument is always a joy to play, feels better, plays nicer, sounds nicer. But there's a more important reason why you should be cleaning your instrument. So oil from your skin, dust, dirt, water, they can all have a detrimental effect to your instrument. This can result in scratching, parts rusting, components breaking. So it's always important to keep on top of the cleanliness. It's a good tip to wash your hands before and after playing. That way you can try and get as many of the oils off your skin as possible. There will always be some, but just trying to eliminate how many you put on in the first place is always a good place to start. Depending on how long it's been since you've last played your instrument, it might always be worth just giving your instrument a quick wipe over, just so you're not brushing that dirt and dust into the paintwork and potentially damaging it. So obviously last thing you want to do is damage your paintwork. So something else you can do, say for example you're changing your guitar strings, you can then give your guitar a thorough clean, make sure all the strings are off, get into all the nooks and crannies, clean everything up as best as you can and then re-protect the surface. Personally I find that the best time to clean an instrument is just after I finish playing. That way I can remove all the oils and dirt and the instrument's near enough ready for when I practice next. Because I practice quite regularly, I don't tend to have that long space in between, so doing it straight after works for me. It might work a bit different for you, just got to find out what works for you. So whether you play woodwind, strings, percussion, keys, there'll always be parts that will need replacing every now and again. These could include strings, reeds, drum heads, the list can go on. So nothing quite beats putting a new set of strings on an instrument. Not only will it make the instrument sound a hell of a lot better, but it'll also help boost morale as well. So onto the more time consuming bit, maintenance. So almost every single instrument requires a certain degree of maintenance, whether that be a full scale setup or repairing an electrical connection. Keeping on top of it in the short term will benefit you in the long run. So this can vary from a full scale setup to even repairing an electrical connection. Either way, it's always worth keeping on top of it to eliminate any chances of anything going wrong. So unfortunately, I have been one in the past to put off my equipment checks, and one time it did come back to bite me. So I was performing at a festival, I had it all set up, amps, bass, you name it, all set up, all the pedals sorted. And then when the sound guy went to go and plug into the DI output on my bass head, nothing. So basically I just had a loose connection in the back. So after we discovered that, the sound guy was brilliant, he managed to find another way to DI me into the board. But of course if I checked that to begin with before the gig, we wouldn't have had that issue in the first place. So it's always worth just going over your equipment every now and again, even if it's just before you do a show, it's always worth doing. So next up, following on from maintenance. Despite there being an absolute fountain of knowledge out there on how to look after your instrument, it's always crucial that if you don't feel confident in doing something, you leave it to a professional. You'll end up kicking yourself if you attempt to repair it yourself and end up messing it up, and it'll end up costing you more and it'll take more time to repair it. Next up, tuning. So no one likes to play an out-of-tune instrument, and keeping on top of your instrument's tuning will be key to keeping it sounding at its best. So I get a lot of you stringed instruments players will only need to tune as and when that you're playing. But on the other hand, say for example if you're a drummer or a pianist, you may not have the time or the patience to tune your instrument every time you're playing. So spending a bit of time every now and again just keeping on top of your instrument's tuning will benefit you in the long run. I mean, why wait until your instrument's dropped way out of tune before keeping on top of it? This will also mean that you don't have to make larger tuning adjustments which could put excess stress on your instrument or potentially cause it damage. So some of you will probably say to this next one, oh, don't talk rubbish, it's not rocket science. Well, to that I say, a lot of the instruments that I've repaired over the years have been damaged due to improper handling. So learn how to handle your instrument, learn which parts are fragile, learn how to store it, learn how to maintain it. So playing technique is another big cause of damage for instruments. So this could be damaged fretboards from fretting too hard, cracked cymbals from playing too aggressively, whatever it is, if you practice your technique, you can help reduce the amount of wear on your instrument. So if you string players amongst you, I highly recommend keeping your nails nice and short. Not only does this protect your fretboard, but it can also make it a hell of a lot easier to play. Obviously, depending on what style you're playing, you might need to have your nails a bit longer. So storing your instrument in the best way that you possibly can will obviously help protect your instrument. Hard cases over soft cases, they'll always provide a hell of a lot more protection. Storing your instruments on the wall as opposed to just propping them up in the corner, that will reduce the chances of them getting knocked over. So depending on what instrument you've got, you can even go down the route of putting a humidity pack inside the case. And then going back to the first tip that I gave you, always try and make sure that your instrument's nice and clean before you go storing it. So last up on our list, and probably the most self-explanatory, look after your instrument. You know, when you finish using it, put it on a stand, stick it in a case, keep it out of humid environments like a bathroom. You know, remember, if you look after your instrument will look after you. So hopefully, if you follow the tips that I've given you in this video, your instrument will continue to sound and play at the best it can for a very long time. So if you've made it this far, I presume you're waiting to hear about my top 3 accessory list. But before I reel them off, I just want to give you all a massive thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've taken something of value out of it, be sure to give it a like and drop a comment down below of what your favourite care tip is. So coming in at number 3, a tuner. Now, whether this is a pedal tuner, a clip-on tuner, even your phone, a tuner is a must-have for every musician. So coming in at number 2, a metronome. Not only will this help you greatly improve your practice, but will also help you keep time a lot better as well. So coming in at number 1, and probably without a doubt the most important accessory any musician needs, is hearing protection. So whether that's foam earplugs, filtered earplugs, in-ear monitors, sound isolation headphones, our ears are our most important tool when it comes to music, so we need to make sure that we protect them. And that's it for this video. So if you've got any care tips of your own, feel free to pop them down below and I'd love to see them. I've got a new video out every single week, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Take care and I'll see you soon.